Parliament have been petitioned on, including the collective bargaining agreements touching on our healthcare workers and our universities, Honorable Speaker. And you remember many of our university lecturers have been agitating for support for their universities. But the most important thing, Honorable Speaker, that I noted in this supplementary appropriations bill is the additional resources going especially to our universities, part of our healthcare sector, like the national referral hospitals, coming from A&A, appropriations in aid. Honorable Speaker, as I had mentioned during debate, most of these resources are coming as a result of digitization of the resource mobilization efforts in many of our parastatals. And therefore important to point out, Honorable Speaker, because it has been tradition in the past that when we do the second supplementary estimates, many MDAs get into a procurement rush so that they're able to expend many of these resources ahead of the financial year. We must tell them that the money appropriated, whether it comes from your A&A, must be done in a very transparent and accountable manner. And that's not just for MDAs that are raising their own resources, Honorable Speaker. We have also appropriated resources going to SHA, and you've seen the legal notices my deputy has just tabled this morning, that are going towards enhancement of the efficiency of the SHA program, Honorable Speaker. And we must ask even those agencies that are getting resources that are coming from member contributions, they must also be accountable. Honorable Speaker, I say that because we have also seen this year increments that have been effected on the National Social Security Fund contributions. And they are also getting resources that are being contributed by Kenyans going towards their later care in old age and their pensions. Honorable Speaker, I'm in possession of a petition that I am going through, and I'll be able to see what to do once I'm able to go through it. But I say that because NSSF contributions have increased almost sevenfold, and accountability on how money is invested and accounted for at SHA, at NSSF, is something that this House must lay very close eyes on and ensure that we hold to account those who are managing these funds. And I say, I was just reading a petition that I got this week, Honorable Speaker, and I'm going through it, regarding investments with companies. I think it was something like Pagamon or something, investment bank, at NSSF. And Honorable Speaker, all these monies that Kenyans are contributing, it is these members, and that's why I took liberty in seconding, to remind ourselves that it is us who must ensure that any money we appropriate to any state agency, ministry, or department, using our departmental committees, using our oversight committees, we must ensure there is proper accountability of all public resources. Those that we appropriate, and also those that are being contributed by Kenyans, like SHA, NSSF, and other funds that Kenyans contribute to, including, Honorable Speaker, the resources that are going to our agencies, the road agencies, Honorable Speaker, as much as we are still struggling with RMLF, with the courts. And since we are now publishing, we have already published the Division of Revenue Bill for the next financial year, I do hope, as we pleaded with our governors and the Council of Governors and the Senate, as we send the additional county allocations bill to them, they should be magnanimous enough to allow that bill that we processed here to be passed in the Senate as we did, so that our counties are able to access this money. And they take their time to hold governors accountable for the money they also appropriate to them. With that, Honorable Speaker, I thank you and beg to second.
Thank you, Majority Leader. I now propose the question that the Supplementary Appropriation Bill, National Assembly Bill number 8 of 2025, be now read a third time. I put the question. I'm satisfied that we have enough quorum in the House to vote on this. I now put the question, which is that the Supplementary Appropriation Bill, National Assembly Bill number 8. You can't do that, Catherine. You can't do that. The supplement, you are getting out of order. This bill was debated in extenso. In this order, Catherine, this order, Catherine Omanyo, I have been mentoring you to be a decent girl, and I want you to be so. I now put the question, which is that the Supplementary Appropriation Bill, National Assembly Bill number 8 of 2025, be now read a second time. As members of that opinion say aye. Aye. Will those of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to authorize the issue of certain sums of money out of the consolidated fund and the application towards the service of the year ending on the 30th June 2025 and to appropriate those sums to certain public services and purposes. Order number 10, motion. Report of the Committee of the Whole House on the County Government's Additional Allocations Bill, National Assembly Bill number 2 of 2025. Question to be put and third reading.
Members on their feet, take your seats. Sigai, take the nearest seat. Honorable members, I now put the question at order number 10, which is that this House do agree with the report of the Committee of the Whole House on its consideration of the County Government's Additional Allocations Bill, National Assembly Bill number 2 of 2025. As members of that opinion say aye. Aye. Will those of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Mover.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the County Government Additional Allocations Bill, National Assembly Bill number 2 of 2025 be now read a third time. I also request the Honorable Hillary to second.
Hillary, give him the mic.
Honorable Speaker, I second.
Order, take your seats. Farah. Sorry, honorable members, I was consulting with the member for Busia County. Honorable members, I now propose the question, which is that the County Government's Additional Allocations Bill, National Assembly Bill number 2 of 2025, be now read a third time. I put the question. I now put the question, which is that the County Government's Additional Allocations Bill, National Assembly Bill number 2 of 2025 be now read a third time. As members of that opinion say aye. Aye. Will those of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to provide for the additional allocations to county governments for the year 2024-2025 financial year, the responsibilities of national government and county governments pursuant to such allocation and for connected purposes. Order number 11, motion. Report of the Committee of the Whole House on the Public Finance Management Amendment number 2 Bill, National Assembly Bill number 26 of 2024. Question to be put and third reading.
Next order. You've called? Yes. Number 11. Order, Honorable Farah, take a seat. Honorable members, I now put the question at order number 11, which is that this House do agree with the report of the Committee of the Whole House on its consideration of the Public Finance Management Amendment number 2 Bill, National Assembly Bill number 26 of 2024. As members of that opinion say aye. Aye. Will those of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Mover.
There too.
Provisions of Standing Order 120, this House resolves to reduce the publication period of the Division of Revenue Bill, National Assembly Bill number 10 of 2025 from 7 days to 2 days. And I request the Majority Leader, Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah, to second.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I beg to second, Honorable Speaker. This is a simple procedural motion on reduction of the publication period for the division of revenue bill to allow us to have this bill go for public participation and be able to consider it when we resume after the short recess, and also to allow the Senate to begin working on their county allocation of revenue bill, Honorable Speaker. And therefore, it's important that we reduce the publication period to 2 days from the normal 7 days. Thank you, and I second.
Honourable members, I now propose the question at order number 8, which is that pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order 120, this House resolves to reduce the publication period of the Division of Revenue Bill, National Assembly Bill number 10 of 2025 from 7 days to 2 days. I put the question, which is that pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order 120, this House resolves to reduce the publication period of the Division of Revenue Bill, National Assembly Bill number 10 of 2025 from 7 days to 2 days. As members of that opinion say aye. Will those of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Call out order number 13 for first reading.
Order number 13, the Division of Revenue Bill, National Assembly Bill number 10 of 2025, first reading. A bill for an act of parliament to provide for the equitable division of revenue raised nationally between the national and county governments in the 2025-2026 financial year and for connected purposes.
Thank you. Go back to now order number 7.
Order number 7, questions and statements.
Honourable members, we now go to questions and statements. I've had a special request for the woman rep for Nandi County, Cynthia Muge, who is number 6 on the list, to be given priority. She says she has an urgent matter to attend to. So I'll start with you, Cynthia. Statement number 6, Cynthia Muge, Nandi County.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker, for giving me priority. Honourable Speaker, pursuant to provision of Standing Order 44-2C, I wish to request for a statement from the Chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Education regarding implementation of the court ruling removing age restrictions for participation in school games. Honourable Speaker, on 9th May, that is in the year 2019, the High Court in Mombasa rendered a landmark ruling on petition number 65 of 2017, in which it declared section 17(3) of